What's up, guys? Steven again at Rock Solid. We've got several new projects in the shop here lately, and this morning I'm going to start by talking about this Camaro behind me. This customer comes all the way from Illinois. His name's Steve, and this is another LT1 car. It's going to stay an LT1 car. I think the grub worm kind of kick-started a lot of these guys into knowing they had a little bit better platform than what they originally thought. Really clean looking car. We've got all the front pieces off of it right now, but it is a very clean, one of the cleanest LT cars I've seen. But we started off by cutting the front off. He had a lot of the front stuff cut already. He actually had cut behind the shock towers already, and he done all of that grinding in there. Every tab, everything, even cut up into the rockers. He has really stripped all of the useless weight out of this thing. But we started by cutting the rest of the front off. He had trimmed the shock towers back a little bit. We trimmed them back a little bit more. These are some of our shock tower support bars that we sell on the website. We got them fit in. We got a set of motor plates put on. Took the factory motor mounts out. See, the motor plate with the tab is going to weld to this bar, but we don't weld this bar in yet until we fit the other one going to the cage, because it makes it kind of a headache if you don't fit them together. So we got the engine plates set in. Then we did mini tubs on the car, which I'll admit, this is my first set of mini tubs that I've ever put in an F-body. I think they're Wolf Racecraft. No, sorry, they're Burkhart. Really dusty right now because we've done a lot of grinding in here. They turned out pretty good. Made a little cover panel here where it kind of gets uneven going through there to seal that off. I actually put them up a little bit higher than I think they recommend. I did another panel down there. They turned out pretty good though. Not the most pleasant work to do, but it comes with the territory. The next thing I did was cut the top out. This car is getting a carbon top. You can kind of see I left this brace in right here because if you don't, it makes this area weak where the trunk is, even though he's putting a fiberglass hatch on it and it's got Lexan already. But it still helps to have some little bit of reinforcement right here tying this in. This car was originally a hardtop car, so it's got the strips and stuff already here. We don't have to weld those in, so we left those in. This little strip across here, you can use the glue line to kind of cut. You can see where the original top was glued on there. Just cut a little bit behind where the glue line is. You can see we skin it paper thin all the way across because the cage comes so high. This, if you put any weight on it, it will just fold down. So make sure you don't put any weight on that after you cut the gusting underneath the bottom of it out. Once we get the roll cage in, we will tack this to the eyebrow bar it goes across and make that rigid for the windshield again. The goal is to get this car as light as possible. It's getting a full turbo kit. I think we're putting the Gen 3 Garrett 102 on this setup, building headers, the whole 9 yards. Doing it'll be a custom front kit because he's cut so much out of the front. We're just going to do custom bars, kind of like we did on the grub worm, to kind of adapt to what's already been cut. The car's already got a 9-inch in it. Got a nice set of Billet Specialties wheels. That's it. I'll bring you another video here soon once we get rolling on some of the other stuff. It's ready to put the cage in right now. I've already got some of the floor plates welded in and stuff, so that'll be the next update.